Hello, and welcome to prayer time this evening. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody is having a beautiful week so far. My name is Joe. I am a practitioner of Science of Mind and RSCP. I'm affiliated with the Colorado Springs CSL Church, and previously I was a part of Mile High Church. I want to welcome you guys to prayer time. If you've never been a part of what we do here at the New Thought Media Network, twice a day at 8:15 in the morning and 8:15 in the evening, Mountain Standard Time, we hold prayers. And when we're doing that, specifically, what we're doing is, sometimes we pray on a topic, sometimes we pray on just what's in our heart space, but we hold prayer. And part of that is it's about raising our consciousness and awareness. It's about being that high watch that we strive to be, both as ministers and practitioners and people of faith, as we go down this time frame that we have here right now. There's a lot of opportunity for us to go within. And that's really what prayer is. That's really what meditation is. And that's what spiritual practice is. One of our beautiful shows that we have in the morning, which is a morning sip, which stands for Spirit and Practice. It's one of our shows that Reverend Melissa does, and she just does such an amazing job at just holding consciousness and space and holding just this inner light right from the get-go, just to start the day off with a bang. And you can't help but be in awe at just the presence and the ability that woman has. She is amazing. So if you need something that held in prayer, we do have an email address, which is prayer@ntmedia.org, where you can do a prayer request. And we have both practitioners and ministers who do see those requests, and we do hold consciousness in those prayers. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something that is bad. It could be something that's good that you want to hold in recognition of maybe something that you just really want to just kind of hold awareness to. Anything, prayers don't necessarily have to be asking for something or recognition of it. Sometimes they're just about just a presence and recognition of the realities of what's around us. Sometimes we have a lot of demonstrations that we want to hold and continue to hold that prayer. So, I really was thinking today about what reading we'd have. And I had an interesting experience at my job today. And it really, first time I've seen this in 15 plus years of working. And I had to catch myself and try to detach from a situation and to see the light. And as a practitioner, we're taught to hold that high watch, to see light when there's not necessarily, there's a lot of darkness in there. But it's a recognition that there's God in that situation. And the reason why I say that is there was an opportunity for myself to go down that rabbit hole as a practitioner, where we allow things that are around us to put us to take our mind and go. And the first thing that we really have to do whenever we feel that is we have to go within and just, we immediately have to hold prayer. We have to, regardless of what we're doing, we have to take a recognition of it. And sometimes we don't have the ability to do that ourselves. Sometimes you have to call a prayer partner or somebody close to us to hold that inner truth for us. And I had a beautiful friend of mine who held that truth for me and wanted to make sure that they were aware of it. So I was really thinking about, what is, I agree, Wayne, nice here. So, I thought, what would be a good reading for today? And one of my favorite books I read in Science of Mind teaching is called Seeing Good at Work. And it's basically a once a week treatment to really get our mind on track, to allow us to change how we view our work and our journey and what motivates us. But this is from something, it's from week 19. It's called Celebrate Your Accomplishments. So I'm just going to read a passage here. Have you ever gotten to the end of a busy day and wondered if you accomplished anything? Life can get so hectic that you lose sight of the numerous tasks, actions, decisions, and thoughts that were accomplished in a day. Even though you engage in a significant number of activities, a feverish pace can steal away your awareness of what you've accomplished as your attention dwells on what you have not. There are two reasons why it is important to note what you have accomplished. First, humans thrive on encouragement. Observe how small children respond when they're praised for something that they did. They beam, they blossom, they want to do it again. In many work situations, other people may not be available to take note of our accomplishments, so we have to acknowledge and celebrate ourselves. Second, by noting our accomplishments, it boosts our self esteem. If we constantly see only what has yet to be done, we will soon feel discouraged and overwhelmed by work. Never seeing the results of what we have attained fosters an underlying sense of failure. Taking each time to recognize what we have accomplished produces satisfaction and pride in our work, and faith in our ability to accomplish further tasks. So, why was that the reading I picked today? Well, when we're talking about what is our work, that's a term in that gets used incorrectly. Our work. I one of my favorite singers, a guy by the name of Charlie King, would say, "Our work is more than our job, and our job is more than our work." What we have as a job title isn't who we are as a person. It doesn't define us. It's it's the it's our connection that we have in the day where it's our chance to go within. That's our chance to get closer to spirit. And oftentimes, when I'm talking with people that I am praying for or holding as clients, as practitioners that are going through job struggles or going through things that are in their life, the connection that's there is I will oftentimes ask the question, where do you see God at your job? And and sometimes that'll be a question that'll just pause the brain, and there'll be nothing that's there. But the purpose of that question is not for them to actively look for God at their job. It's to realize that God is there, that there are these opportunities for us to see that. So, I really kind of want to just take some time this week and really just hold yourself in gratitude and hold yourself in accomplishment and for things that you've done, things that you've accomplished, things that you've done so far, and things that you're going to do. You know, don't limit yourself by that thought that it's not going to happen in the future, or that it's not there, that abundance isn't there, or that job that you want isn't there. Because the reality is once you plant that seed and you're manifesting that desired result that's there, then that's when the universe goes, oh, okay, you are praying for gratitude and you are one with that gratitude. Here's a lot more things to be grateful for. The universe responds in tow. It's that law of circulation that's there. It's up to us to realize that and to apply those spiritual principles. So that is the reading for today. And we're going to go ahead and just do a quick prayer. And just, really, as we get ready to get closer and closer to this Christmas season, what a way as we're ending the year to celebrate our accomplishments, celebrate who we are as spiritual beings, celebrate, what is our journey that we've had so far this year, and what do we hope next year is going to be. Let's start manifesting that in our prayer work, in our spiritual practice, in how we show up. Practice that next day moving forward, what we hope that future to be. So as I get ready for this beautiful prayer this evening, I just take a second and just kind of focus on my breath, just slow down. And there's just so many examples of God that exists all around today. Here in this beautiful state of Colorado, there were so many examples of God in form today. And nature, the beautiful wind that was blowing things away in vast arrays. The presence of spirit that exists in the wind, and that message in the rain, the precipitation that was had this morning, allowing the flowers to grow, allowing precipitation to go into the ground to allow water and nourishment for people that are up in the mountains. What great representation of spirit in that form. And what I see here is this representation of spirit goes in many, many forms. I see it on the faces of men, women, and children in the beautiful state of Kentucky as they come together to recover from this tornado that's hit their state. For what I know is that in this moment, the reality is a spirit is everywhere. Spirit is in Kentucky. Spirit is in Washington. Spirit is in the North Pole, for goodness sake. It is in every geographic place. There's not a place where it's not. And knowing this truth, I know and declare just that presence to be there in this prayer right now. And I know that the truth for myself and the truth for everyone that is on this spiritual path is that our minds are one unified with spirit. That my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, my hopes, they're part of this creative medium. They're part of this greater truth, this mind of spirit. And I speak my word this evening, just knowing this path of work, of destiny, of love and light that we call our career. I just know for each of us, it is blessed and abundant. I know that for those that are searching for jobs in this time frame, for searching for more hours or beautiful job that meets the parameters that they're looking for, I just know that it's right there. I know that these seeds have been planted for a long time. It's been manifested. It's been dreamed of. It's been thought of. It's been put into this universal law, this perfect manifestation of what our jobs are. And yet in this moment, I just know that it's so much more. That this job, that our work is a chance for us to get closer to spirit, closer to God, for us to go within, and a chance for us to see God in others. For I know the people that are in customer service work right now, that are answering the phones or talking to somebody as a cashier or as a teacher or custodian, anyone that's part of this workforce, I just know that there's these opportunities that are there to see this presence. And as we get closer to this holiday season, this attitude of gratitude amps up. And there's a chance to see this light that exists within all. This light comes out to the forefront, this abundance of just this who we want to be as a child of God. It comes out as we get closer to this Christmas holiday. The ability just to be one with peace and calm and serenity. To be the love and light that we want to see in the world, to be this change, this spiritual awakening, this consciousness, this upbringing of awareness. And I just know that in this evening moment, this evening prayer, I just know that there's just divine perfection flowing around me. I just give deep gratitude for being able to hold a prayer this evening, for being able to be a part of this spiritual team as a practitioner, being a part of this New Thought Media Network prayer team, for being a part of this spiritual community. And I just give myself this deep amount of respect and congratulations for saying yes to this prayer, saying yes to the journey, saying yes to tomorrow. And knowing these truths, I just know nothing else needs to be said. I just know that I just release this prayer into this universal law of love and light. I let it be. I just step back. Nothing else needs to be said. For all is well in this universe here. And I just end this prayer on just inviting everyone on this spiritual call to come together, and together in one voice we say, and so it is. All right, beautiful. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me today. Whether you're joining me right now or watching this prayer at some point in the future, much love and light, my friends. I hope to see you again soon. And just a reminder for morning programming that we have Morning Sip with Melissa, we have Wake Up with Reverend Steph, and there's so much great programming that's there in addition to the morning prayer time. So I hope to see you all there tomorrow. Much love and light, my friends. Peace and blessings. Namaste. And so it is.